Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you my daily foundation routine. So to start off, I'm taking my Empire chapstick. I just got this at a beauty school, a local beauty school. And next I'm going to be taking this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and this is just going to make sure that my face is nice and prepped for foundation. Also, this just moisturizes my skin as well. It's like a double layer of moisturizer from the moisturizer that you applied after after you washed your face, if you know what I mean. So yes, this just is going to make your face last all day. I'm making sure I'm getting it into all the creases, all the areas that I do not want to, get oily or blah blah blah. So next up, I'm taking my orange color corrector from the Urban Decay Naked Skin line. And I'm just going to go over all my dark marks, all my, spots that I do not want showing through the foundation. And after that, I'm just going to take my It Cosmetics, this is just a Flawless Complexion buffing brush. And I'm just going to buff that into my skin and make sure that's blended into my face. Now I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Chestnut, and I'm just going to apply 4 dots onto my cheeks and then 4 onto my chin. Pretty much I'm just applying as much dots as I feel necessary for the areas that need, a lot of foundation. So I put 2 dots specifically around the areas of my mouth because I have dark marks, so I want that to be as full coverage as possible. So that's why I applied more dots to those areas. But I'm taking this BS Small flat brush for foundation, and I'm just going to buff that in. By the way, I got the brush from Amazon, if you were wondering. You do have to order it online. They do not sell it in stores. It's very cheap. I actually got it in a whole brush set for like, I don't know, 10 bucks, and it came in a whole brush set of face brushes. So it's really cheap and it does the job, so why not, why spend $30 for a foundation brush when you can just get a whole 8-pack, for $10. So yeah, again, I'm just going to buff that in, make sure all the creases and all the crevices are buffed away. But now I'm taking my NYX eyebrow pencil. This is just a standard black one. I was taking that brush side and brushing out my, brow hairs to make sure they're nice and neat for filling them in. But now I'm taking the pencil side and sketching out my arches and sketching out my eyebrow shape and stuff, as you can see here. Right now I'm doing the arch and filling in the tail and stuff. And I'm not really going to do much explaining because I might do a eyebrow tutorial later on in my YouTube life, but I'm taking this NARS concealer and concealing under my brows and above them to make sure they're nice and sharp and no excess hairs are peeking through. And as you can see here, I magically did the other brow in a second. So taking my finger, I'm going to blend out the concealer above and below my brows just to make sure it's nice and blended in with the foundation and it just, matches my skin. So I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand, and I'm just going to highlight my under eye and take my beauty blender, spritz it with some MAC Fix Plus just to make sure it's nice and moist. Sorry for those who hate that word. For some reason that's just a word that people don't like. I don't mind it, but yeah, making sure it's nice and moist. And I'm just going to blend that into my skin, making sure that my, under eye is looking nice and airbrushed. Guys, I'm literally bouncing my beauty blender all over my face because I just want to make sure my skin is nice and blended. I do not want any harsh lines. I just want everything to blend together and flow smoothly into my skin complexion. But moving on, I am, taking the concealer along my nose just to highlight my nose and blend that in with the side of the beauty blender. This is actually not the actual beauty blender. This is from the Real Techniques brand. But I do plan on getting the Real Beauty Blender one of these days, but this works for me right now, so I'm just going to keep on using it. But moving on, I'm highlighting the area underneath my nose as well as my chin, just making sure things are nice and blended out and seamless, and making sure things are nice and popping and glowing and highlighted.
Keeping it honest.
And I'm repeating the same exact process to my forehead and blending it out with that Real Technique sponge that I showed you earlier, and just making sure things are nice, blended, and precise how I like it. But I'm moving on to the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and guys, I do not know why the heck my eyes are looking like that. Why is one eye to the left, one eye is in the middle? What the heck? I look cross-eyed, but, you know. Let's just move on. I'm just going to set my under eye, set all the areas that I highlighted with pretty much with this powder. I just love how the finish is. I love how airbrushed it makes my skin look. That's why I felt the need to buy this powder. It is only 20 bucks on the Sacha Cosmetics website, and I feel like it's well worth it. But yeah. The next step in my foundation routine process is taking the IT Cosmetics powder brush and dusting away all that excess powder that just does not need to be sitting on my skin. My skin is already dry as it is. I believe I have combination dry skin, but anyways, I'm taking that and dusting it off because it's not necessary. But moving on, I'm taking the Lorac Perfection powder in the shade PF6 and setting all the areas that I did not highlight with. And that just gives me a nice flawless finish. But to tie things up, I'm taking the MAC Fix Plus setting spray and misting that all over my face and letting it air dry with my hands. But moving on, I'm taking the Becca Cosmetics Topaz highlight with the Royal and Langnickel by Moda Beauty fan brush and just popping that onto my cheekbones, my nose, and the other side of my cheekbone. And after I dramatically apply my highlight, this is the end of my foundation routine, and now I magically have the rest of my makeup on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this foundation routine. If you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Also subscribe if you are new to this channel. I really do appreciate when I have new subscribers because that shows me that I am putting out content that you guys enjoy. My new goal is 250 subscribers now because I hit 200 not too long ago. I believe I hit 200 maybe three days ago. I'm filming this on Valentine's Day. But subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Comment down below what you thought of this video, and also leave some suggestions for future videos, and I'll be sure to make those videos for you guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe. That's all I have to say. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.
She gon' do work from who? That's not a reliable source. So tell me, have you seen her? Let me wrap my weave up. I'm the Trapselina. Dame my gasolina. Motorsport, put that thing in sport. Pop a like a court. You a dork, never been a sport. Jump at that court.
Yeah. God. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm glowing to the gold.